What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. A bit of background about me is I've been living with my mum since last February, so it's almost a year. This was after a breakup with my ex that I was living with, not for very long. So I've been trying to put some money away, as much as I can. I've been putting about £1,000 away a month, and as everyone knows right now, the economy is fucked. House prices are just like insane. I don't earn a lot of money. I have got a very average wage. I don't have a big deposit. For me to get a big deposit on my own, it's going to take me probably a few years, which I'm not willing to do at my age. I'm 34 and I'm living at home with my mum. So it feels like a big step back in life, because I've rented places before in the past. But I mean, it's a catch-22 situation because renting is not ideal. You're paying somebody else's mortgage. You have very few rights as a tenant as opposed to being an owner. So I really wanted to get on the property ladder this year. I want to have some stability in my life and really be able to just be free, live my life and do up my own house and decorate it how I'd like, be able to modify it and have a garden and all kinds of things I was looking forward to having. You can't really do much when you're a tenant of a rental property. It's tough out there. It's really hard for people, first time buyers, and it seems like we're locked out. We're priced out of a lot of things. Like, I can't really afford much at all. Maybe a town away from the city, somewhere that's quiet, because that's all I can really afford. That's in my budget, and I'm okay with that because that's all I really need. And I like a bit of a peaceful life, but it's a long way off. And when you're waiting, time really drags. You really feel the months drag by. And especially, when you feel like you're just stagnant in life, you're just like waiting and waiting and waiting, and you're getting older. You just feel like you're putting everything on hold, and that's how I feel now. It's like I'm putting everything on hold. I see my friends, they got mortgages years before I did. And now they're traveling, going on holiday. It's like, I can't do any of that shit, man. I've got to live like a fucking pauper. I've got to live within my means. My aspirations to travel and see the world is going to be, years from now when I'm probably like 40, because I simply can't afford it. It's like when everything costs so much and it takes so long to get on your feet as an adult in the world, and there's so many obstacles to climb. It's like, it's no wonder adolescence is prolonged. It's no wonder youngsters are stuck at home until well into adulthood. But man, I am sick of living here. I'm just sick of like the lack of space I have. Like I'm confined to my bedroom. I choose to confine myself to my bedroom just so I can have some space. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate being able to have dinner cooked for me, to have things done for me. It's great. But at this same time, it's like I still want what I want. I still want my independence. It honestly feels like I'm doing time in prison. I know it sounds ridiculous, but honestly, when you feel like you're having to choose to stay in a position that you don't want to be in for the greater good for much longer than you would want, it sucks. It just makes you feel like you're missing out on so much. But, I'm sacrificing dating. I feel like I'm wasting the prime years of my life. And I know it's a good opportunity to say, but god damn, it's like, I just want to start living my life, I just want my independence. Sometimes you have to suffer to get where you want to be, and sometimes that period of suffering can last for a long time. It can last for years. I spent like 4 years trying to find a job after uni in my field. It took me 4 years to get a job. It took me till like 33 to finally break into my field. So I'm definitely a late bloomer, so I'm going to be pushing middle age by the time I actually got all my shit completely together. And I feel like everything I want out of life, I'm just having to wait and wait and wait for it. Yeah, it's a massive struggle just to get anywhere these days. I think it's only people that are born with some kind of privilege, or their parents have got money, But the rest of us working class folk, we had got to graft for years to get somewhere. Sometimes, just to get to the bare minimum, and that's been the case for me.